bottom tower, but the pressure really is starting to mount from 496, and they're even going to throw a rocket the way of the Snapfire as well. This rocket ability is super annoying as well, because you're like, oh Jesus, they see me, they see everything, but in comes a Tusk. He's got the snowball, but Rain's not walking towards him, does finally get the message and comes in close, and they will hug inside that snowball. A beautiful little cold embrace with one another. That's another smell, actually. Meanwhile, Yassi coming to look over at YRG. The Snapfire cookie is a little bit off the mark, and Yassi is going to be kind of running around doing his own thing, really. A little bit of an awkward fight here. Meanwhile, the middle lane, hello, Lena, falls, but in comes the Void, in comes the Chronosphere. Oh my goodness, this is pathetic. Can he kill the Viper? I don't think so. Jesus Christ, he's dead. He's actually just dead.
He is.
Oh my goodness.
What was that?
Yeah.
Yo, they're surely tilted. Like, you can see the remnants of last game, the highest on FTD, going in for the mid tower too. Super tanky if it goes on strength treads. They've surrounded this mid tower, just very good positioning. Phoenix better be careful. They got a lot of disables that can deal with him.
Yeah, this isn't a team you want to mess around with. This isn't a game where you can kind of play too far forward.
From the Faceless Void and the Snapfire. There we
Oh,
go.
naughty. Snowball in onto Hung here, and they're actually going to throw down the Mortimer's Kisses to try and bring down the Viper. The Viper just turning around and annihilating the Tusk. Meanwhile, Hookshot comes through on the Lena, trying to keep her still. She has got a light strike away. It takes a long time to use it, though. Meanwhile, the Chrono comes down, only lands onto the Lion, but that's okay. It's a big target to bring down, and they are able to do so. Meanwhile, the Gyrocopter's still holding his ground for the time being, but doesn't really want to overcommit to the heroes on the side of the Radiant. You know, for the Dream, they've been doing their homework. They know what they're likely to do, and they are most certainly trying to play around them. Hookshot is going to come through into the Phoenix here. Could be in some trouble, but look at the Tusk holding everybody back on the backlines, allowing the Supernova to come up. Another Chrono! Oh my goodness, catching all three. Cores just sitting like ducks as they get crushed by the Chronosphere, crushed by the Supernova, and now crushed by the players on the side of For the Dream. Oh my goodness, that was just set up perfectly. And now the Lion, I mean, he is not getting out of this one alive. I can guarantee you this one. Leon has fallen.
Oh, wow.
And 4 heroes down on the side of 496. A TP out from Hung gets him out of the mix, but...
I think that farmed 2,000 gold in the last minute already. And you know why? Because their heroes just farm way faster than the FTD heroes. Right? FTD need these team fights. They need to constantly be winning team fights to stay ahead in the game.
Here we go, the fight's breaking out. There's immediate TPs coming out from 496, so it's not going to be a quick fight whatsoever. Void, though, got to go for the Chrono. Just sets up so easily onto 2 heroes with the double damage. He can tear through 1, they're looking to tear through 2. Viper going to get Laguna bladed and shotgun in the face. Grandma says good night. And now they're looking for more. Gyro around the side here. He's got that BKB, so he's feeling somewhat confident. Meanwhile, Lion just gets absolutely annihilated on the front lines here. Okay, Phoenix, this could be a target for you, 496. If you can take him down in time, Snowball's got to come over, but the cooldown is there. The BKB can't out Snowball, punch up into the air though, controlling up the Gyro. Bison's Void getting kind of low here, trying to man fight the Gyro. Not really working out too well. Melina in some trouble as well, had to back herself away, but still trying to play on the side lanes here. Light Strike comes on, down the stun out on the Bison's Void though, trying to finish off Yassi. Needs a bit more. The leader just can't come close because of the threat of this Gyrocopter, and sadly they're gonna have to back themselves away despite the great start to this fight. They just realized we don't have any health, we don't have any mana, we don't have anything. We're gonna have to just let them get away with this. So is it? I mean, I just might want to kill him the old-fashioned way, right? Clicks coming on through here. Oh my goodness.
Old-fashioned way.
Jesus. That was more than I thought, but now the Void might be in some trouble. He gets Viper stricken up and has to be cookied away. Glimmers through. Oh, everything coming through here. He is fine. He's actually going to pop the BKB and turn it around into the Viper here. Meanwhile, the Gyrocopter trying to come around on the sidelines here. They're going to drop the Chrono onto the Gyro. They're doing so much damage. They've got the Mortal's Kisses coming through, but they haven't finished the job. Oh no, they let him because he's got the Aegis, I guess. And they're just like, hey, you know what?
Panic?
Who cares? And they will kill him off with a right click from the Lena. Meanwhile, stun's coming through. The Tusk has been left for dead, and it looks like the Snapfire might be the next one on the chopping list from 496. He's trying to get himself away, trying to go for this TP, and with the Glimmer Cape, he is able to escape. Nicely done by the Snapfire. I've got to say, Rain's having an outstanding game on the Snapfire.
The Lena, see, I knew it. She was going to go for the...
Lena on the front lines. She's actually getting altered up by the Viper here. She's in a bit of trouble, but at the same time, kind of just walking herself away from the fight. Not too worried. Meanwhile, the Void on the front lines. He's got a BKB. Needs to get it off soon here, and will pop it. Now turns it around. Supernova coming down as well. They need to protect the Supernova somehow, although they actually don't need to. They're not after the damage. Chronosphere comes down, but in comes the Void getting stunned up. Has to back himself away, but so poisoned up by this Viper. 458 trying to turn it around. He needs a little bit more. He does actually have the damage as the stuns come through onto all of them. He's not going to die. Gets the turnaround. Line with the huge stun to lock them down long enough for the Gyrocopter to lifesteal his way through the pain and get the 5-man wipe.
Warning shots. We're coming in, boys. You better get out.
Fear us. Look at these zooming missiles there. It's just literally like clay pigeon shooting in the Radiant base right now. Oh my goodness, he jumps in, but he immediately gets the Chrono because they're on the backlines, but it doesn't matter. That Phoenix is dead. Has to buy back and has to use it. Meanwhile, one of his kisses coming in here, but the Void, he can't finish the job. He backs himself away, kills off Bombi, but that's about it. And he gives his life for this one as the side comes cutting him through. No buyback on the Void either. They don't have him for 110 seconds, and this pathetic Supernova in the backlines does nothing, and there's nothing left. They have to GG. They have to call it. Their Void is out of the game with a Reaper's Scythe, and they just know. GG. Oh, this Gyrocopter. He is feeling happy about himself.
Radiant are going to try to pressure up. It looks like the Mars is moving mid to this catapult area. They want to probably kill the Zeus again, I think.
Yeah.
They want to keep killing him. Easy target, and then maybe you can chain that into a tower after that. Oh, Morphling.
Down to the low ground, and in comes Yassian from behind. A beautiful Remnant's going to catch him out, but he is fully strength buffed here. They're going to need a lot to bring him down, and the retaliation is coming on through here as the Zeus gets pinned in the back and killed off. Yassi and Bobby trying to make their way out. Meanwhile, 458, I mean, he has got that flag cannon. They're going to try and get a bit of spread damage out here, but not really doing a whole lot as a courier 458 falls as well. And that is going to be a Gyrocopter without his Morbid Mask right now. So
Gyrocopter right now.
There indeed. And here we go. Initiation comes out from the Void Spirit here, trying to bring down the Rubik as quickly as possible. The Rubik's still safe now, but never mind. In comes the Reaper's side, and that's going to put an end to him. Meanwhile, the Ember Spirit being focused on the backlines here. Supernova's going to come down as well on the side. Mars Arena is also thrown on down here, but FTD are holding pretty far back. Now thinking for the re-engage. They've got themselves a Morphling on the front lines. They'll take down Yassi immediately, and it looks like Bombi's going to go the same way as well. The Clockwork will indeed lose his life to this run rage, just tracking the Gyrocopter, bringing Dim down to about 300 HP. Meanwhile, the Necrophosy's in some trouble here. Morphling turns into the Clockwork, trying to chase him down here with the battery assault coming through as well, but Necrophos is on the run and will be nice and safe as he backs himself away. Too tanky to bring down this Necro, but still a couple of good kills, and FTD continue to control up the map of 496.
What's going on? They don't have a smoke, I guess. They do get the rocket out. That gets vision.
Yeah, meanwhile, the force back to the Ember Spirit, but he's just guarding. I mean, the Morphling is in here. The Mars is tanking, and they're going to be able to take down this Roche easily enough. The Aegis is grabbed, and now they go for the fight, but they've already engaged upon a horrible engagement here. The Clockwork is going to get picked down in the backlines. Meanwhile, the Rubik coming in around the side, trying to look for a play onto the Gyrocopter here. He's got a rocket coming out towards him. Phoenix actually going to get interrupted by the Remnant as he tries to run himself forwards. And it's just going to be another awkward backing away from 496. They were unable to get themselves gathered and push in this Roche fight at all, really.
Now they have to play up into the Aegis of the Morphling. Necrophos still has a pipe and a stick.
Yeah, he does. Can he get it out in time? No, just about to be able to do so. Keeps himself alive, turns around with the Reaper's side, and they actually take down Dabby. Okay, the Morphling loses his Aegis, but it's the Necrophos which goes down. And now Bombi looking on forwards here. Supernova coming in round the back. BKB pop from the Ember Spirit as well, just trying to fight up into the Zeus, and they will take him down. The Clockwork as well. He's going to get wrecked. 458 all by himself, trying to fight up. One man versus the world. The Void Spirit will be coming soon. Sports back themselves away as the big course deal with those pesky gyro. And a die back from Yassi as well gives an ultra kill over towards the Morphling. And now there's going to be 5-6 heroes dead on the 496 side. Point soon, but it seems like a big ask. This fight was really disconnected as well. You know, the Zeus just keeps on getting caught out on the front lines every single time. And that's not something you can allow to happen. At the same time, how do you stop it happening? I mean, when this keeps happening, I mean, the Ember Spirit's just finding him in the back here, running himself in, charging face first into the engagement. We want Gyrocopter trying to fight at the back lines with the Mars and with the Rubik. Meanwhile, in the back here, the Ember Spirit, he's run out of BKB timings here. Could be in a spot of bother as Hung trying to play up, but he's got to be careful as this Morphling dishing out a ton of damage. 458 trying to take to the front line. They have lots of Ember. Both Spirits have gone down as 458 looking across towards the Mars running out of HP. Thunder Gods comes down. They pop the Supernova. They can deal with this one easily, and they will take it down. Meanwhile, the stolen Thunder God's Wrath gonna chase back the side of 496. And the Morphling just trying to finish off the Necro here, but Necro should be okay as he gets himself out. Wow, what a fight from 496, actually.
I feel like Hong has had pretty good positioning in the team fight. So here we go.
Arena coming on down, surrounding YRG here, actually. He has put down the Arena himself, and that's going to keep him alive for the time being. 458 trying to take it down. Meanwhile, Morphling attacking from the low ground here with that flat cannon as he jumps forwards onto the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter running out of HP, and with that BKB running out, he will be cut down. Only the Mars has died on the side of FTD, and now they're looking for more, and Yassi is indeed going to be that target. He's got himself the assimilate in 1 second, but it's not going to happen. A rocket onto the Zeus. He's got the Yules, but unfortunately, the Morphling is waiting for him when he comes back down. Rocket barrage is out. They've got the waveform. They've got the adapt have to strike, and they've got too much damage for the Zeus to handle. Godlike on the Morphling. Hasn't died in such a long time. In fact, hasn't died since last game. He's 14-0. You can do it. Meanwhile, in they go into the backlines. Gyrocopter. Oh, dear. Oh, goodness. This 1% is not... it's looking like it might be made 100% right now. Two heroes cut on down here. They're looking for more as well. Yassi trying to on the run. They're trying to play around the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit's he's just playing his own game. He's bouncing around all over the place, and Hung Hung is going to be the one that gets caught out. They're looking for more here. Yassi and Datby being chased down there. Buyback on the Zeus as well. The Morphling just coming on forwards here, just destroying everybody. So much damage being poured out of the Morphling. Datby on the front lines trying to keep himself alive. The Reaper side, that's not even up. They will finish the job. Yassi cuts him down. The Morphling is dead, but everybody else just rampaging together. A horde of hungry barbarians cutting through the side of 496. They might have lost their leader, but they don't care. They're rampaging through the map right now. But I want to see on the Rubik personally. He's been having a... Oh, they're going out here. They're trying to find themselves a target. Ember Spirit is going to be that target. With that BKB, they're confident the job. Meanwhile, Thunder God's Wrath comes on down here as they have actually been able to take down the Morphling once. Catch him out with the Burster now. Looking for round number 2. Spirit Vessel's out onto him. He's got to manage that one off. The Reaper Scythe coming down, just trying to lock him down as much as they can. He's down to about 50% HP. Meanwhile, Yassi on the front lines, trying to fight up into this one. The Gyrocopter form stolen by the Morphling, though. He's going to take down that Gyrocopter and looking towards Datby as well. Datby's going to lose his life as well, it looks like. And that is going to be 3 heroes cleaned on up here. Zeus is trying to TP himself away, but gets caught out by the chains, and YRG on him like a flash. The Rubik cuts him down. Zeus does have to buy it back, but I mean, guys, come on. There's only so much defending you can do, and with 2 of your cores dead against a full 5-man lineup, it's not looking likely. But FGD, you know, they are going to go for the megas instead. 496 clawing onto this game, holding it still as they actually go forward to use the spider legs here, but the Zeus might have just died for this. Yep, certainly did. 100 seconds in the grave, and there's your good game. Finally! Oh, that's from Bombi, actually. Yeah. 496. They do themselves. Yo! Got away with it. Meanwhile, Doom coming down here onto the Darkseer. They got this guy kind of taken out of the fight here. But what fight is the question? There's really no fight happening here. And now they're gonna... Oh, Sunray, get in, boys. Hit the showers. They're healing up. But the Troll gonna bump up that ulti as well. They're trying to bring down the Doom here. YRG, he's too fast, though. He's just running himself away. But there's a Surge coming in. And 458 comes barreling on through and takes down the Doom. Nice kill for the side of 496. Cancel its route switch did not. Meanwhile, Hung Hung is in some trouble right now. They have got the Exorcism coming in. A hook shot as well coming in the backlines. Getting that Rubik kill in a response here. Meanwhile, the Clockwork, he's going to get melted under the absolute massive firepower of this DP. And they will get that kill. Meanwhile, Datby tries to make something happen. But unfortunately, a clumsy vac wall will not change things for this mid laner right now. In fact, this mid lane is very angry. She's looking for more here. Dabby's going to be that target. They've got the stance, they've got the chains. Clumsy movements, hugely clumsy movements from the Darkseer here. Gets himself picked off.
Here comes the Doom. They're going to run into a position for Clockwork.
Yeah.
There's smoke. Oh, 458's going into this. Wait, are you sure you're going to go?
Oh, they are saving him. The hookshot comes out with the Sunray. Meanwhile, more of those kisses trying to finish off the Clock here. Clock trying to give him the run around and will be able to do so. Meanwhile, Avalanche cancels out those kisses. And, well, they throw down a wall. They've thrown down a bunch. They don't really get anything for it.
That's the high ground of FTD, and they have vision there. You're not going to walk into that. That's for sure. So 496 making the right call to just back off this engagement. Maybe plant their own vision and sit on their high ground. Here it is. Doom showing up,
coming straight up on here. Meanwhile, the backlines have got 2 inside those cogs. Yes, he's trying to get himself away. The Darkseer might not be so lucky though, as he's getting himself used up and will come down with a crash as he gets finished off. But now 458 is in the middle of everything. He's going to pop that ultimate and try and fight up just with the Ember Spirit right now. They drop the Doom down as well. Can they finish the job though? He's going to actually die. The Ember Spirit does fall at the same time. Meanwhile, also the Doom comes in deep, trying to get under that tower as a Supernova comes crashing on down, but nobody even noticed because everyone just focused on that big sideline fight. And if that Supernova was better placed, that could have had a huge impact on this fight. They are indeed. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, YRG though, dropping pretty low here as he tries to make his way around to the backline, stuns up that Phoenix, but it's going to get controlled up himself. They're going to find this kill. 496 now looking for more. The Death Prop's going to be that target with no Exorcism. She becomes a sitting duck right now, but that said, has a lot of damage to throw down onto Clockwork, but Hung from behind, gets a kill onto the Rubik, and now they're really desperately trying hard to finish off the DP. Yassi suicides himself to the tower in order to try and get this kill, but now with the Ember Spirit coming back, they could be in some real trouble. Phoenix is going to get cooked up here as he's got that Flame Guard on top of him. The right clicks will not be there, but the Scatter Blast will. Rain gets himself the double kill as Hung moves himself away north, and it looks like this is going to put an end to things. But wow, what a crazy series of engagements.
Doom and the EXO are almost up I think FTD just took such a long time. They walked so far back to pop that smoke, and now they're getting punished for it.
Oh no, jumping in deep here, Rain with the die back here, almost certainly already dead as she turns around for a final scatter blast before she's dead for 60 seconds. Now Vacuum brings the Death Prophet down to low ground. Oh, that was brilliant from Datby, sucking him down to the floor. And then allowing the Troll Warlord to get to work, and Jesus Christ, there's now 2 heroes dead.
Up though, right? He doesn't have a BKB. They have like Purge, they got 2. Oh no, they have Stun now. War Stomp. They have 2 Yos on the side of FTD. They're definitely gonna be Purge. That.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Roshan is going to respawn in. Oh, the BKB comes out here as the Doom comes down onto both of them, Doom buddies. Meanwhile, on the backlines, the hook shot comes through. That is a nice one onto 2, but Yassi's dying pretty quickly here as the Spirit Vessel and the Ghosts are just chopping him apart. Meanwhile, 458 is coming back into it, and look at the damage just pouring out of this man as he pops that ultimate with the Surge just tearing through heroes. Supernova going to come down to back him up as well, and they just have to leave, but can they? Dot trying to run himself away. The Spirit Siphon is not doing enough. Silence comes out, but in comes that Troll, and he is hungry for Mummy, and he's going to chop her up and take her down. Meanwhile, Bombi all alone up in the top lane might just... No, she's good. She's good. And that's going to put an end to things. I mean, I might just put an end to more than we realize here. Is there's 4 heroes.
It's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. That beats here to save the day.
No, I'm out of remnants. Get away. There we go. Oh no, Hong Kong's found him though. Oh my goodness. That's going to make it the full 5 man. And that's it. Your GG's coming. Oh, Rain said it. Rain said it. What a champion. What a good guy.
Man, oh, looking for my man. He dropped the he's. They both dropped the he's. That's
man. GG. Tips coming out as well. I mean, he really said it, guys. Come on.